childhood idol, Kevin Durant, in that center circle, and it's Durant who wins it, and Durant who knocks it down.
Back to the Olympics in Paris, right? All that's missing is courage. And you can see the strikes are switching everything.
Anthony Edwards, he can get upstairs in a blink.
But it didn't matter.
He's playing the game of basketball, Jamal. Usually he's been a little bit more robotic and doesn't show a lot of emotion. Kawhi's been more animated, especially on some of these game winners we've seen.
And it seems more has been asked of him. Going through trades, going through things as Jaylen Brown hits the fade. So many different things that keep Kawhi engaged, and he is taking over.
Reggie mentioned MVP. You have to talk about Jaylen Brown and the season that he's having for the Boston Celtics right now. Completely overachieved as a group, according to what many expected as Cunningham lays that one. USA stripes just between Durant and James. They've got 38 appearances, as that's a chance for three for the first time off. Now it's Leonard off to the races. Brown running the floor. Jaylen Brown with a booming finish. Lob it up. Durant trying to go over the king. And look at the OGs getting out again. Kawhi can't hit it. You don't think that this matters to these guys who have been here before? As Durant gets an easy one, feels like Stripes is coming out to send a message right back on a deep, steep angle. And they make their presence felt. Durant out of the pass. No pull, and he knocks one through.
Even that right there, that's a shot that you would not shoot unless you perfect how gets to the basket and misses. KD is such a student and such a craftsman with his work.
Cunningham, coast to coast. Well, Jamal, we see that you tried to deploy that at least could help you.
Well, I didn't want to give him a wide open three because that looks bad. The flow ball looks bad as well. The contested two is the hardest shot in basketball as Maxey gets to the basket. But KD, if I can just get him to take a mid-range over the top, that was enough for me.
Brunson banks one home.
Then I can look to the side and say, where's my help at?
Changes on either side with Brandon Ingram and Donovan Mitchell on the floor for Team Stripes. Stars have Johnson as Kawhi Leonard shows off the length and touch. Jalen Johnson, Scotty Barnes, and Chet Holmgren off the bench.
Kawhi showing you why he's a three-level scorer from three, mid-range, and using the left in the paint.
Jalen Johnson from the outside. The Atlanta Hawks, so much belief in what Jalen Johnson has become as a player and allowed them to make the deal to send Trae Young to Washington and build around Johnson. You can build around this guy. Another springs in.
Shout out to Jalen Rose, the originator.
He says that
He was one of one.
Yes, he was.
He was one of one.
He was the first.
Yes. Shout out to Mamba Rose. Rest in peace.
Booker bounce. Fox finish.
Miscommunication defensively. You alluded to this.
And pinball to the other side. Let's see if Tyrese Maxey can get something rolling. Holmgren, extra, and Johnson does the rest.
The team stuck to it.
It'll still be made into a
Reg? Yep.
I've only had one.
No, I can't. I don't believe that.
I only had one.
What was it?
Actually two. I did have two.
Well,
in our place, going down on Patrick and Sir Charles Oakley.
Here's a lob, and Edwards. That's a no-doubter. So my question, put him on a phone grab.
He put him on a screen grab.
That doesn't work as well. Cunningham finds the bottom. Oh, it's a lock screen. Like, it doesn't flow off the tongue. Mitchell connects.
Big shot. The team stripes right there. Team Stars start. This is what they did in that game one versus the World. They were down and found a way to creep back in.
Off the mark on the pass from Johnson. De'Aaron Fox on the run. And De'Aaron Fox to the rim.
They were both a little nervous on that. Fox like, you going to try to
turns it over. Barnes was ahead of the pack. They couldn't find him initially. Edwards soars instead.
Huge stop, big bucket. What the Stars did in game one, they were down, and then the World started doing turnovers. Big shot.
Oh. Leonard. And
you Reggie. Had to touch it.
Second time.
Ball has energy.
Yes, it does. It's finding Reg right now.
Booker on the putback makes it a one-possession game with 1:15 to play in our second of 4.
That's where you find KD. That's where you find KD.
How about a logo? LeBron. Logo Bron.
Unless you're LeBron James.
He makes it a 6-point game with 1 minute to play. Cunningham downhill for 2.
Bucket, stop here if you're the
City, which they'll need to take down by 4.
3 would go a long way here for Team Stars.
Out his left-hand shot. Out his left-hand shot.
Edwards shaking big for the deuce.
He hesitated just enough, didn't he?
And assured themselves the last possession. But the problem is they got to get a stop here.
Picked by Edwards. No numbers. Edwards for the lead. He's got it.
He's doing the same thing he did in game 1. Taking over.
Where do you go right now if you're the Stripes?
KD, get the ball to KD, especially with Chet.
9 seconds left. Stripes looking for the win. James inside, out. Fox, pump. Fox for the win. Swiper
Walk-off.
delivers. And the Stripes claim game 2.
The last man added to the All-Star roster, De'Aaron Fox.